Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening. Hello, everyone. Yes, welcome to our Kuala Lumpur Photography Festival warm-up event. Yeah, thank you very much for joining us. Yeah, I hope you will share with your friends and tag your friends to come in. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our live stream program tonight. Yes, tonight we are going to talk about this topic, perseverance. But what is this topic about? Yes, let us get to know more about our Kuala Lumpur Photography Festival. Yes, this year, our Kuala Lumpur Photography Festival is going to be a hybrid event. Okay? And this year, we are starting from 1st of August until the 15th of August for the online festival. And ladies and gentlemen, yes, we are celebrating our 25th year of the Kuala Lumpur Photography Festival in 2021. First of all, I'd like to thank you very much for supporting us for these 25 years. It's really very happy to be here in this 25th year. And we are going to be doing the first hybrid photography festival. Okay, our online festival is from the 1st to the 15th of August on our Facebook page. And the physical event is going to be on 13 to 15 August at Viva Shopping Mall. Okay, this was the same occasion which we had in the 2019. So it was kind of a very, very nice venue, right? That's why we are back there. Okay, then yes, today's topic is about perseverance, and perseverance is the theme for our Kuala Lumpur Photography Festival Photo Creator of the Year Award. Okay, in this award, we are looking for photographers who are able to interpret this theme in its wider sense. And that's what we are going to discuss today. We hope everyone will open up their mind and think out of the box, think, not restricting yourself in presenting this idea, right? And for this, we have already started our open call, and the closing date is on 20th June. Those of you who like to participate, please be aware of this date. Yeah, please hurry up and come and join us for this summit, for this award. And also the other open call exhibition that we are having is our annual theme exhibition, which is this topic, reinventing life in the new normal. So for this, we are accepting still images and also short video clips. So if you haven't done it, or if you like to hear what we have shared with you last program, please go back to our Facebook page and look for the live stream that we had the past 2 weeks, 2 weeks ago. So closing date is also 20th June. Yes. Another update, we are going to have this portfolio review this year. And mind you, we have limited to 5 candidates only. So please submit and grab a chance, okay? Grab your seat here. We are going to have a curator who will review your portfolio for you, with you on this live stream as well, okay? And closing date is 10 July. So please bear in mind that portfolio review is normally a charged, event, all right? So, but this time, we are still doing it for free, because for the benefit of our Malaysian photographers, we hope that you will participate and get to learn and improve yourself, okay? And finally, we also have this photographer profile exhibition. This is a paid event, okay? You pay, the photographer pays to exhibit at the festival, okay? It is a physical festival and a physical exhibition. So those who are interested, please message us, okay? PM us on our Facebook or our WhatsApp number, okay? Sorry. And this year, celebrating our 25th year, we are looking for 25 photographers who are 25 years young. Okay, we want young people, and we want to know what is their vision in photography. So 25, 25, 25. So if you're interested, please PM to us or write into us. And remember, by 30th May, I will tell you what to do. Okay, if you're interested to join us for this 25th year celebration, please write to us or PM to us. So, without further delay, let me invite our guest. So before that, I want to see, we have so many friends online now. Jung Pinky, how are you? How are you? Tim Hui, Pak Lee. Yes, welcome everyone. Welcome to join us on our show. Lu Kok Ho. Hi. CY Liu. Hi, thank you. Thank you everyone for tagging your friends. All right, let us, before we invite our guests, I just would like to share something. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to our Kuala Lumpur Photography Festival warm-up program. This is called the KLPF Photo-Dialogue. And the Kuala Lumpur Photography Festival is being organized by PCP Publications. We are the publisher of these magazines. We are the Chinese Photography Magazine, Travolution, the travel magazine, and this is the the Chinese Travel Magazine. I do hope that you will support us to continue in this program. So I hope you will subscribe to our magazines or you buy our magazines to help us to sustain this program for you and the Kuala Lumpur Photography Festival. Right? So right now is the time. I would like to invite our guests in, and also I would like to talk about what is this photo creator of the year. Okay, first of all, I would like to invite Mr. Yuk Loong.
Hi.
Hello, Yuk Loong. Yes, Kong is one of the photographers who have participated in the Kuala Lumpur Photo Creator of the Year Award. All right, I'm sure, Kong, you are going to share your experience and your opinion about this topic, right?
Yep.
So next, I would like to invite Mr. Jamason Chen. Okay, Mr. Jamason, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
That's
and Mr. Jamason.
Good evening to Kuala Lumpur friends.
Right. Yeah. I'm sure our audience here, we are all very excited going to hear from Jamason and Kong tonight about what about this topic, perseverance. All right. Okay. For the information of everyone, the KLPF Photo Creator of the Year, we have already opened call, and it is open to photographers from Malaysia, and you are required to submit minimum 8 images and up to 12 images for this this award. Okay, and we will select 10 finalists, and from there we will select one winner for this. Okay, you're supposed to put up your images, submit images in series, and all should be still images, can be color or black and white, and we are silent on visual art presentation from you. Okay, all right. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, if you Google this word perseverance, or you literally look at the Chinese translation, it can mean just like you are persistent in doing something, in achieving something, and yet not being stubborn. But how to go about this? Actually, it all, I think, depends on what we think. All right. So I would like to open up the floor to Kong. What do you think of this? What is perseverance to you?
Okay. So first of all, good evening, everyone. Okay, I haven't got a chance to say good evening. Perseverance is actually very tricky because if you look at the Chinese words that goes with it, and then the English, and then if I also check the Malay, they all have a slight degree of varying meanings. So I guess what is important is for those who are interested to participate. I mean, I share a bit of experience from the past participation that I did, is that don't be too hung up on one particular meanings. In fact, I did ask a lot of people on this topic because I was thinking about submitting. And then most of the people will tell me, oh, no, that's easy. You know, you just maybe take some photo about the pandemic, the one that we're going through, right? So a lot of business got to be persevere through these things, people, children, everything. But for those who are participating, I want to cautious that a very common and very general meanings will also mean a lot of photos will be in that similar kind of presentation. And so maybe it's a better idea that if you try to expand the scope out of the common topics. So like Jessica said, the first thing I do is I search Instagram and Google. Whatever that I see on that, I know I'm not going to submit that kind of photo or that kind of ideas. I mean, nothing wrong with the photo and ideas, but that for this, I just personally, I would think you need to present something that at least stand out a little bit. So it's okay to stretch the definition a little bit with our imagination. So that's my thought on this.
Yeah. So what do you think? My background photo.
Your background photo, I actually cannot see from my screen very small.
No. Okay. I also, look at different point. So the background photo I've chosen, but it's not okay, ladies and gentlemen. This is not the ultimate. Don't not necessarily going to follow me, but it's just that because I noticed I was in this village of how to say, the Tibetan village, one of Tibetan village, and I noticed that they are really how to say, persistent in following their religion to the extent like they always make the pilgrimage every day, from that village. So they are being, they persevere until they find their peace of mind. Perhaps that is what. So
in fact, on that note, maybe I can share a little bit more. Because the submission is a series of photos. Yeah. So for people who are participating, do not focus on submitting one very good photo. Sometimes we always have that, like, this is the best. No, the whole idea is that one whole series of photo convey a consistent message. It may not be the same, but it gives the same message that you're trying to tell. So sometimes, especially for this kind of submission, the photo itself may not tell the whole story. Sometimes you need to explain a little bit more, because I think one of the years I participated, I saw one of the top 10 finalists. She's sending just a series of photos of people moving around. It's very photojournalistic, right? Then we were like, okay, these photos are okay. The typical photographer, we start looking at composition, color, lighting, and all those things. Then when she started explaining, those are actually the refugees running from one country to another, suddenly the impact of the photo is totally different. So sometimes I think for people who are submitting, for example, I actually thought of this. I wanted to submit but of course I'm not, right? But I wanted to submit the work that I did when we were photographing the autism kids with the family. Because I think a lot of people will perceive perseverance as you're going through hardship, right? That's why you're persistent and go through hardship. But I think hardship is common. In every life, you have to go through some level of hardship. I think the true difficulty is you go through hopeless situation. I'm not saying autism kids are hopeless, but there are some situations where you go through the hardship and hopefully at the end you see the light of the tunnel. Everything will be fine, right? But for autism kids, they will always be autism, right? And the parents have to put in a lot of hard work to go through them. Sometimes I see them, the way they are treating their kids, because I am also a father myself. So when I see that, and I think that is a very different message that you're trying to send. So if you have something like that, I'm just saying as an example. So it may not be very. So you can go one level deeper in what you're trying to present, rather than just difficult hardship, persistency and all those. So maybe it's something that if anyone on the line interested to submit, they can think about that. How can you go one level deeper where the impact of the photo or the series of your work, your body of work, will come out and make you outstanding from the rest of the participants.
Yeah. I'm sure we have potential candidates here in our audience. Yes, do please pay attention. I think there are some tips here you can, catch, right? So, Mr. Jamason, we would like to hear from you.
Hey.
I know you will have something, how to say, something that lights up.
Yeah, I just had my coffee, so hopefully I will not go too wild. So it's so happy to see everyone here online, even though I don't really see anyone, but I can see the names. I know a lot of friends there. So the first question I want to ask everyone, if you're online now watching, I think you are one way or the other will be interested in participate in this call. So the question I've had first for you, why do you want to join this exhibition? Ask yourself, why? If you could find one reason, then that's your motivation. Otherwise, don't waste your time. Just come to shake hand, meet friend. So if you would like to submit work, you think, oh, that would be interesting. I will think about it. That's a good first step. Then the second step, this exhibition called KLPF Photo Creator of Year. So Photo Creator actually is a name of the magazine. So you might just look at search, see what is the magazines in last year published, the subjects about. Then we'll give you a clue, right? Like any photo contest or any event. For example, if say a brand name, sponsor or whatever do, they have certain kind of agenda. They had a certain kind of the subject they try to promote, they try to connect people together, because like a last session I talk about it, it's not just a contest, it's a community. We join. So when community we join, we have certain topics the community are interested in. For example, if we have a car racing, so everyone come talk about a car. If you say, oh, I'm coming to talk about horse riding, okay, you go to horse riding club. So first, ask yourself, do I want to join? If say yes, then next question, what I would like to submit. Then first, go to the magazine to check what did the magazine publish, all those works or those things come together. Then you have a clue. So basically very much about the traveling, about the connection of people, and also through photography to enrich every person's life. So then from there, then go to Loto. Loto said, then you think, what is this title? Will provide you a hint. It's not this the guideline. Guideline will limit your creativity. So this is just a hint. Just give you like a good essay. If you write an essay for the class, for assignment composition. So the title sometimes will limit your creativity. You think, okay, that's what the teacher want me to write. No, actually, just give you a guideline. Otherwise, it will go wild. It might not go anywhere. That's what I had. If work with students, you don't give a little bit guideline, then student will go wild. Or sometimes they will come say, oh, I don't really know what I'm going to do. So you say, okay, this is the direction you go. So then you know this will be the direction. Then under this direction, there's a lot of different ways to go to the destiny. So how many different ways, like Jessica mentioned, photography, photographs. Why photographs? Because Photo Creator magazine, it's based on photographs. Photo Creator, at least now, it's not video portal. It's not YouTube channel. Soon they might have a YouTube channel. Then the video will become another big part. Now, photograph is the major medium form. So then you think, okay, I will use photograph as my medium form to submit my work. Then the second, photograph. That's what I checked with Jessica. Would this exhibition allow people to submit the work with Photoshop or graphically manipulated? She said yes. If that's confirmation, then for you submit your work, not just limit yourself, say, okay, I have to take a picture, but now it's MCO3, I cannot go anywhere to take any picture. I can only take a picture at home. But don't worry, you have old picture, get old picture out, use your creativity. If you have a software, you can add a graphics on it, like a graffiti or whatever, to expand. Because, you know, travel for photo PCP, photo magazines, travel magazine and photography magazine, very much a lot of things about traveling. But within the last more than a year, there was no traveling. But you traveled before. And you can recreate your travel experience with your visual imagination. So that's what the first come to my mind I want to bring up. So I just turn back to the team and also for the questions that people have.
I think, Jamason, that was a very good idea. Use back your old images. That's what we learned when we were, you know, we were doing negatives and the slides and the positives films. Yeah, we were doing that time. Never threw away, even though, you know, it was like overexposed, underexposed, something that which we did not want, but we kept that and we could reuse them for other purpose. Like, you know, we have stack up the slides to create another image. Yeah. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, our audience out there, if you have any questions or you like to know something about this Photo Creator of the Year award, yeah, please type in your question in the comments and we'll be able to answer you. Okay, we have two gentlemen here who have a lot of experience in in the photography and interpreting topics, right?
Yeah, I think through this first warm-up event, first we want to encourage you to participate. So that's what the first thing we want to encourage you, because you know sometimes you just kind of first think, oh, I don't really have a lot of new photographs, and I don't even know I should submit, or I didn't subscribe Photo Creator magazine. I don't really know. Then probably now you can reach out. You can see maybe get a 1 or 2 copies, latest copy, maybe copy year ago, copy last month. Then you put together. You see what is the difference. Then you can tell the sponsors what they're changing. Then go from there. Then you look back to see, like Lotua said, the title, don't be limited by the title, because in English, the interpretation will be different from Chinese. For Chinese, will be interpretation different from Malay. I don't even know it in Malay, but I believe every language use the word. Even you can translate, but you cannot translate the nuance. So, and also certain words, it's not like you know, in the word. One is an imagery word. One is a conceptual word. Conceptual word, very difficult. You can visualize it. It will become a conceptual work. Some kind of action word or the imagery word, like a fighting. Okay, clear, fighting. Then you can fight. You can take a picture fighting, animal fighting, people fighting, whatever. Then if say something, say abstract or conceptual word, you have no way to visualize it. So this perseverance is fall in between. In Chinese, probably could say 坚持. 坚持 could be keep doing something all the time. Or it could be another way, it's kind of abstract. 坚持 could be in your mindset. How you visualize, picture your mindset. So don't limit yourself. Just like Luotuo said, based on, listen to your heart. You think that will be your understanding. Just make your visual work to represent what you interpret the word. Don't worry about what the word exactly means.
Yes, don't worry about what the word actually means, or to limit yourself within the confinement of that word, but use your creativity to expand the meaning of that word.
Yeah, that's also it's a good chance now for through this exhibition. If your work is selected, it's kind of like your work will compare with other works. It's not say who's a winner, who's a loser. Then we will see how many different interpretations to this name. It's not say which one is right, which one is wrong. No, it's a multiple perspectives that show the viewers how we see the world differently, but we have the same guideline. We have the same direction to move, just from different perspectives. So that's for the participants to understand. It's not competition. Who's lose, who's winning. So basically it's a participation and also provide multiple perspectives or diversity.
Yes, and also by participating in this Photo Creator of the Year award, that we encourage our photographers to train themselves in creating series. So which is also a very good practice for you to how to say to expand your work in series, to express yourself in series. So that also will help you to grow yourself towards exhibiting.
Hey, I saw here in the comments we have one international master of black and white photography. Could we just have this master to make some suggestions, comments?
Yeah, who is this master?
Don't be shy.
Yeah, tonight we have our audience from India or Nepal. Hari is here. King Hao, how are you? Yeah, we have Marcus. Yeah, Fion. Derek, how are you? Kelvin, watching from Singapore. Yeah, Wei Ping, for Wei Ping, CY Lee. Yes, Casey. How are you all?
I only find out I can see comment.
Yeah. You can see the comments if they.
Hello. I saw Kelvin, Wei Ping. Okay. Maybe while we're waiting for more questions, maybe I can add on because so far we spoke as though I don't know, this is my personal opinion. We spoke as though the photo submission needs to be in some form of very deep meaning, society related and whatnot. But I think there are also people who are just creative in general in terms of visual arts, and they present through some form of photography. So for example, if I were to search perseverance now, in fact, I just did, sorry about the keyboard, I was taking note and I was doing searching, right? And then you actually notice that all the photos that pops up is Mars rovers. You know what's a Mars rovers? The robot that they land on the planet Mars. The name of the robot is Perseverance. And we all know in 5 billion years, Earth will be no more, right? We all will be dead if we stay on Earth. Everybody need to get up. So I was just thinking that actually, if you think about that, getting out of Earth, getting away, as far as we can go now, we can, human only live up to moon, and that's it. And there's like only 12% who has been there out of, I don't know, 1,000 billion people, right? So for us to be able to live solar system in order to survive is an act of perseverance. Right? So I don't know, maybe some form of abstract concept photo can be conjured out of this concept. So sometimes I was just saying that you need not try to also confine the genre that you try to put in. It doesn't always need to be some form of people, community, society. It could be some visual arts where you extend or you try to reach far of what perseverance can mean. So that would be quite interesting if we see some submission from that perspective as well. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, in that sense also. So, yeah, I don't think you can also. I don't think you should also limit it to human, to people. But what about if you are studying on animals?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Or virus.
Virus. Well, so, yeah, I also noticed that, during the safari when I was in Tanzania, so we stayed far away and watched the cheetah and the leopard. All right, these two, I really admire them because they're really very, very patient, and I noticed that they were focused for a long, long time before the attack. That was just that one or two times that I know we happened to see they're doing the kill.
Okay.
So we can see.
Jessica, I have a question for you. It's a very, very detailed. How many works the participant is supposed to submit? And how many will be finally selected?
Okay. The participant is required to submit 8 to 12 images. 8 to 12 images. It can be color, or black and white. Okay. And at the end for the final, we will select 10 photographers for the final round of judging. This year, I think for your information, this year we might consider changing the procedures. So do come back for an update because, I think we have some limitations, right, in terms of the COVID control. So we might consider. Actually, we are considering, not might. Actually, we are considering some changes to the system. The judging, the final presentation system. Okay. Right. So, yeah, we don't. Do we have any questions? Yes, we have one question from Xiong Peng Ki. Let's see what is. Can a participant submit more than one series? Okay, one set or more. We don't encourage that because we want the photographer, the participant to be determined. Because this is not like a lucky draw where you submit more and then you get get lucky. So we want you to make a decision, just one series.
So that means one submission for one participant.
Yes.
So I think the question probably from Chong is, can the photographer or the participants submit once with more than one series? For example, I have 12 pictures I submit. Then I have 6 pictures for this subject, another 6 pictures for another subject.
Not that I know of. I think the whole submission should be one series.
It will be probably easier for the participant as well. Just pick your best, right? So what you think is the best, and then you submit, rather than trying to see if I can put like 3 or 4. I mean, out of like the 3 or 4 series, probably one would theoretically fit the entire thing better. So pick that one. It'll probably be easier that way.
Oh, that's a good question. What's the main objective of this contest? That's a good question.
Yes, very good. Yes, this is what I want you all to know as well. Okay? Yes. Now, first of all, how we started over this. Actually, this Photo Creator of the Year Award, we started way back in 2010. 2010, that was how many years ago? 11 years ago.
11 years.
Yeah, 11 years ago that we started then. And we made it such that this award has no money. There's no monetary award, because we don't want the photographer to just look at the money, but we want them to be trained, to train themselves, to work themselves to become a better photographer. So one of the objective is we support and encourage local emerging photographers, to develop and exhibit the works. So this is a way that we want to give back society, to help photographers get themselves ready to be a photographer who can exhibit and who is mature, right? And also one of the reason is we also want to nurture and raise the profile of local photographic talents, where we hope that, to bring up more photographers who are able to go and compete in international level contests. So these are among the things that, we had in mind when we started off this contest. Yeah. And the winner, what they get is they'll be featured in our magazine. So they'll get the interview. So at least that they get to be interviewed, and their work is being published. So we want emerging photographers to be to get the kind of exposure. So that's why this is the award that doesn't come with money.
Maybe as a past participant, I can also share what do I gain, or what do I see as the objective. Right? First of all, when I first participate, I don't really know how to work out series of work. I'm not saying I know now. I'm just saying I probably know better now. Because before this, we always see people do this, do that. But when you have to sit down and produce your own series of work, and you start thinking, is this consistent? Is the message coherence? That's a lot of work. So you learn through that. That's one. The second thing is for the same subject, right? The interpretation is just so many among the whatever that we can see, the tablets. we say, oh, you can interpret this way, that way, and so on and so forth. Then we also make new friends, right? So people that we don't know before, we start talking to them. Then, oh, this is how they see this subject, and this is how they produce their work. It's not so much in terms of the technicality in the photography, taking the photo, but it's more of the wisdom behind. That's what they say, right? What matters is the 6 inches behind the viewpoint, your brain. So we start learning from each other. We make new friends. We see new interpretation, new perspective. So it's actually a lot of fun, and we learn a lot. Or personally, I learn a lot from others. So to me, I think it's a worthwhile exercise for anyone to try.
Okay, so then I think I've never been the participant. Of course, I'm not qualified, but I involved in. No. It's a geographically. Definitely, I was the judge for several times, and based on my experience from my teaching to my judge as other contest or the event, I think there's two major objectives for this type of events. One is really commercial purpose, like a lot of exhibitions or this type of contest based on the corporation sponsorship, because it's relied on the work, and then they can promote the work, the products. Or it's a kind of a professional that's also commercial related, like a commercial photo contest. Then if you're enrolled in, then you could expand your network or whatever. So this one, it's not really commercial based. That's what Jessica said. It's not monetary reward. But more important is the community based. Actually, in the world, a lot of this type of events based on the community connection. Like in our daily life, we need to connect with the community. Community could be different definitions. Could be the church community. They go to church. Why do you go to church? Then definitely you have something you want to share, the faith, joy you want to share. Or you go to the community, then you live in the community, then sometimes residents get together. Or you have some volunteer work. Why do you want to do volunteer work? Because you believe something. You want to share your joys. You want to share your experiences with your fellow partners. So all these, I think this one, the main objective for this contest is very much based on the community. Photo community, especially in Malaysia. For the photo community, the first thing, before you go to international, we need to have a local, like a hawker center. We go to the hawker center, we sit down, then we love the food, we enjoy, then we talk about it. Then maybe, we, as several people can make a different chao guai tiao. Then, okay, let's see which chao guai tiao is the best. It's not say we want to sell, but it's kind of like a joy through this type of a quote unquote competition to bring the levels up, then can bring the community even closer. Then have a same topic, find your common interest. So I think it's a very much community based. Otherwise, if you think, nah, I think I'm a great commercial photographer, I don't care this. They don't give money. I don't make any profit, and also I will not get any commercial connection. That's fine. That's your choice. Just don't waste your time. But if you think, I want to be this part of a community, or I am the part of community already, and through this opportunity, get one more chance to communicate. I'm not saying compete. It's a communicate with my community members, because I like to play games, right? We like to play games. I don't play games. I know a lot of people play games. Actually, play games, you're not making money. Through online, your gaming partners, actually through this contest, you just enjoy it, then bring you together even closer. Because the contest, it's always the mechanism to encourage everyone, to bring people even closer. So I think that's the one mechanism to bring people closer and to have more interactivity.
Yes, as Kuala Lumpur Photography Festival, we are committed to helping our photographic community, our fraternity in Malaysia, to to raise up the level so that our Malaysian photographers are able to compete in the global market. And just a little information: the past winners of this Photo Creator of the Year, some of them have been noticed by foreign organizations. So they do.
Of course, one thing I want to add in, probably in Malaysia, you didn't really realize the name of KLPF. Actually, outside Malaysia, a lot of photographers now take KLPF as kind of one of the international photo events. It will be very proud that they, when they get the certificate, that they will add their name to their resume. Said, oh, my work was exhibited or selected by Kuala Lumpur Photo Festival. So this would, if potentially want to go to international arena, that will be one item you can add to your resume, because a lot of places, they recognize, they know KLPF. Maybe in Malaysia, you don't think, that's just the magazine event every year for fun. No, actually, now gradually become an international phenomenon.
Oh,
so add to your
really
resume.
Good to hear.
Yeah. I'm serious. You see, last year, guest speakers, right? Some guest speakers, they feel honored to be invited, like the documentary filmmaker and the documentary subject. They feel they're honored to be invited to KLPF 2020.
Well, that's great. I must let Kim know this. Yeah. In fact, there are a few other
just like a documentary filmmaker, in the resume, the film was presented. KLPF is one of the events in their list to compare to other film festivals.
Good. Well, that's good to hear.
I just want my fellow Malaysian photographers understand. Actually, KLPF, it's not just a magazine annual event, and now gradually become an international phenomenon.
Yes, in fact, KLPF is also being invited to other foreign festivals as well. I think some of the photographers among our audience here, and then they know, I have also included them, brought them along to other festival. Okay, we have one comment from here. Marcus says, let's grow together. And yes, sure. And he's getting more inspiration from international guest speakers. Yes. So I think we are about time. We don't have much questions. We've spoken our mind.
Right? Looks so quiet because probably we don't have a Kim today. Hey, Kim, come in.
Where's Kim?
We need Kim to come in.
Yeah.
All right. Please say some.
Have him to jump in. Give the final words, then bring more audience in. They know Akim is here.
Yes. Kim, are you in? Yeah, I haven't seen him. He's not yet. Yeah.
Okay.
But anyway, to our audience, our Kuala Lumpur Photography Festival will be committed to give opportunity to photographers. I think photography is not just pressing the shutter, cannot stop at that point only. All right, we need to complete the process. That is why exhibition, until the exhibition. So that is why we are here for so many years, and we never give up. And for this, I think we have to appreciate and praise the perseverance of Kim Teo. Yeah, who has been doing this for 25 years. Can you imagine 25 years? Right. I think Kim is here. Are you ready?
I think the other reward probably, Luo, you could tell, right? First time when you see your pictures print out, then put on the wall. That's really a big reward. Just like, of course, you can print by your own, then put in your home, but that's a different from your print. Was selected, print out, and exhibited to the public. It's kind of like your writing. You can post your post on your social media, share with your friends. Then people give you likes. It's a different from some publisher to print your posts into a book, then sell in the book fair. Then you feel, wow, my words become a print copy to the public. So that's another reward or the kind of objective, right, Jessica? Can I say this?
Yes, to get your work exhibited is one of the rewards that you get from here. Yeah. Shall I bring Kim in?
Oh,
hello.
老师. Yes.
Okay. Yes.
That's our guru. That's our guru.
Yes, we just heard from Jamason just now, right? The Kuala Lumpur Photography Festival is well respected in the international scene. So good job to you.
Casey has one comment. If the final top 10 participants would not need to physically attend for the final judgment, the organizer may consider open up the contest to non-Malaysian. Well, that's a leave for the organizer.
So let us consider this. We'll discuss with the committee and discuss this. Non-Malaysian probably, they are residents of Malaysia, probably, because we are our purpose, our objective is to give opportunities to Malaysians. This is what we want to do. But anyway, we accept your suggestion.
Yeah,
we'll still discuss.
And also, from my personal perspective, I think because this is called an annual photo creator. So Photo Creator is the magazine published in Malaysia. So it's a very much connect to the publication. And if you read the publications through a whole year, then that's very much made by Malaysian, for Malaysian, and of Malaysian. So very few from international, it's just inspiration. So this, and also on the other hand, if open to Malaysian only, that will give Malaysian photographers more opportunities to expose their work, then also potentially participate in the international interactivity. That's my personal interpretation.
Yeah, in that sense, yeah, I agree. Yes, because people from other countries, they have so many other opportunities. So this is what we can do for Malaysians. Right, Kim? Okay. 可以听到吗？ Your mic is on. Your mic. Switch on your mic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, I'm listening. Don't worry. OK， 我都有在听啊，谢谢建中，然后当然我们刚才 今天有提到那个我们 Photo-Creator of the Year 的这个 concept， 我觉得我们的 objective 刚才你们都有讲出来了就是我觉得对马来西亚的整个环境是一个我觉得对我来说啦，我觉得是蛮重要的一件我们要做的事情所以刚才也是提到 community connect the community， 我觉得这个是我们这几年来一直想要做的事情Jamason，你已经把我们所有要讲的话都讲出来了谢谢
Okay. So now it's about time that we have to wrap up because our working time limit according to the standard operating procedure is until 10 o'clock. So we have to wrap up and leave before 10, right?
Yep.
So yeah, can we do a short wrap up? What do you want to say to our audience? Or we need to encourage our photographers to come and participate. This is really a very good learning experience, I would say, a very good learning experience for emerging photographers, especially. Even for an experienced photographer, it can be also a good experience, getting in touch with the community. So shall I invite Kong to do a wrap up?
I do a wrap up.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, your part, and then we go around to do. Finally, yes, please.
Yeah.
Way to say goodbye.
Like I apologize to Kim and Jessica before. I really wanted to participate this year, but I couldn't. Some family commitment and so on. And what I have in mind takes time to produce, so won't be able to make it. So I look forward to seeing a variety of submission from those who are online tonight or not. Hopefully you'll see something interesting. Every time I look at the creator submissions, there are always new ideas that I learn from that. So looking forward to that.
Yeah.
Okay.
我先讲，我先讲一下就是OK， 其实是这样子的就是我觉得还有一个重点就是刚才Jessica有提到的这个 Photo-Creator of the Year， 为什么我们没有给奖金？就是因为我们希望 photographer 真的是从比较 artistic 角度从一个创作跟艺术的角度去拍摄，因为在一个艺术的创作上来讲呢，当你的目标只是因为现实的问题之后呢，你的创作的那个所谓的心态就会比较不一样了所以我觉得我就想说，这样子我们可以得到更多不同的一些创作的一些题材跟创作者的一些比较不同的元素这样子OK， 所以欢迎大家就是把你们的坚持拍摄下来好，建中。
我是讲。我用中文可以吗？应该是可以，对吧？
你可以 mix， 你讲完中文就再讲英文。
因为我是觉得，就是现在世界上能够在出版杂志的已经越来越少了，所以这个杂志出版了25年还在出版。当然，现在网上有很多的机会，你可以呈现你的照片 ，share 你的照片，可以做 virtual exhibition， 所有这些东西机会越来越多，但是你的照片能够印到杂志上的机会却越来越少。那这个机会，就是现在网络，就像我差不多20年以前，我有一个那个 website， 那时候是在这个有一个 service， 现在这个 service 已经没有了，所以所有东西其实都没有了。所以网络上的东西你都不知道什么时候会消失，能够延续多久。但是这一本杂志，如果你有你的照片在一个杂志的页面上面印刷出来，你可以保持一代又一代，一代又一代传下去。等到你以后的孩子，他们不知道用什么电子设备来看，你也预测不到。但是你可以有一个古董，是一本杂志交给他们。当他们翻开的时候，他们可以感觉，就好像你现在到图书馆，你翻出100年以前的一本书，你可以感觉到这本书它不只是一个文字的印刷，它是一个存在一个社会存在的一个现实，这个物质的质感，这个人类社会 不管在发展到什么时候，这是我们的一个传承，这是也是其实另一种坚持。所以这个就是你给你一次机会，因为谁都不能说这个杂志会延长无限可以延长，但是至少你有一次机会，当你的照片是印刷在一本杂志上面，这本杂志可以在你的收藏品里，以后你可以一代一代传下去。那么这个是一个唯一的机会。
Yeah.
I don't need to say in English, right? Basically, everyone understand. I saw Marcus reply already. Wow, 文物. Yes, everything is a 文物. Yes, everything is collectible. It's not say Sotheby's or Christie. That's a marketing. That's a commercial. But everything, your personal history is your collectible. It's your family history. So this will be your future family history. Your kids, grandkids, great-grandkids will bring up, say, hey, granddad, what is this? You say, that's your great-granddad 50 years ago. Work, right? We don't even know which camera 50 years or 100 years after we had. We might not have any camera anymore. Who knows? But that's the real thing, magazine. They will be sit in the library or your home library as a collection. So that's one thing.
Yes, it's true. I'm still keeping the first time, Kim published my photos in the magazine. So that is a collectible. There's something, and it's also very true that our magazine, well, you can see this is number 48, but it's actually already 148. To be able to continue publishing even up after 100 issues is a perseverance.
Yeah, that's what I feel, that's another way, Kim spent, I know Kim, how many, more than 25 years, right? Yeah. More than 25 years before from your first issue published. So for so many years, he thought about give it up, but never. Kept moving and moving and moving. Sometimes very tough. If you look around, how many magazines, like Alex finally gave up, closed, but Kim still moving. Jessica just showed the magazine. So that the magazine publication itself is a perseverance. Now, as a community, we will have some kind of I'm not saying responsibility, just feel something if we could to support each other, to get this magazine go for another 10 years. There will be a great reward. Just like me, right? You can tell I don't really make any penny, right? I'm very volunteer. I'm a volunteer. Only thing I traveled to Malaysia, King just take me to the midnight food court, have a chocolate shop, buy a chocolate shop for me. But that's just love. Love is priceless. So everything can be priced. Only love and a passion and a faith are priceless. So if you think the world still have something priceless, that's it. We come together, we lean to each other, we move on.
Yes, and I would like everyone to know this magazine, it's not made with money, but it is made with pain and love. So every content inside here is the pain and love from Mr. Kim. So yeah, I think everyone please support this magazine so that it will continue to give you the true meaning in photography, not just commercial contents, but the contents are really from the passion and the love. Okay, well, we've said so much for tonight. So I think we should wrap up now. Thank everyone. I'd like to thank everyone for joining us tonight. I hope that you learn how to develop yourself. And I hope you will participate in our event, the Photo Creator of the Year. So thank you, everyone. And I also would like to thank Oppo Malaysia for letting us use their system, the camera for this live stream. Okay, so good night, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, good night. We'll see you again in 2 weeks' time.
Okay.
Bye.
Thank you, Kong. Thank you, Jamason.
Stay safe.
Yeah,
Bye.
thank you, Mr. Jamason, and thank you, Kong, for coming in. Right.
Switch it up, turn it around, take it up again. I love my curves and the skin I'm in. Switch it up, turn it around, take it up again. Keep up with me, come on, let's I'ma keep winning till the world stops spinning. Come on, now let's get it. I'ma keep winning till the world stops spinning.
Oppo Reno 5 5G. Picture life together.